Astrotrain, take off! Astrotrain! Astro... No! Don't come near me, you monster!
Hello everyone and welcome back to the ShinDMG YouTube channel.
I can't believe I'm saying this, but I've bought a train.
I've teamed up with the Shozi store to bring you this review of the DX9 D05 Chigurh. Wait, what? Not Astrotrain. You can support the channel by using code DMG in the little box here whenever you make a purchase through the site. You like G1, Armada, Beast Wars? They've got you covered with tons of figures inspired by your favorite designs. Thank you to the team over at Shozi, and let's get right into the review. Astrotrain first appeared in Season 2 of Transformers Generation 1, was in the 1986 movie, and serves the team mainly as a form of troop transportation. If you didn't know, this thing is a triple changer. Yes, this thing has 3 transformations. I can only hope it's more fun than my previous third-party review. I'm okay now? I'm perfectly sane. Or did I never leave? And this is all a dream. Anyways, this figure looks to me to be an older one, but has had a recent re-release as of March of 2025. The box is something to behold with some beautiful art all throughout. Let's see what's inside. I wasn't expecting this guy to come packaged as trade mode, but wow, this thing looks clean. Seems to me like this is all plastic minus the die-cast wheels. He also includes this panel, what turns into his blaster, a very high quality card with stats on the back, and some instructions. It all feels solid. None of this is coming untabbed and holds together very well. The detail and G1 aesthetic is on point here and very faithful to the show, and just wow, look at him. I'm starting to feel like that British guy on TikTok that simps over trains. Who am I kidding? I can't judge. I'm sipping over a toy train. Oh my god! Everything from the paint to the sculpted detail is great in this mode. Here he is next to a KB Toys truck. If you remember KB, you need to go into a nursing home and I'll be right behind you. My previous review, the Yellow Park Starscream, and the destroyer of all trains, the Haya Toys. Now let's see if the robot mode holds up just as well. I have but one troubling point that I need to bring up. Be careful handling his arms during the transformation. Half of one of his forearm pieces is on this hinge joint that feels like it's made of potentially brittle plastic. That being said, the transformation is fun. I was never frustrated, just amazed that this thing turns into this and this. But let's not get too far ahead of ourselves here. His robot mode looks fantastic. While still being faithful to that G1 look, I'm also picking up some Transformers Armada inspiration. This looks like a Decepticon you do not want to mess with. He has that Enforcer build to him, but is it solid? Yes. It's a joy to handle. This figure is a masterpiece style figure. It can pose like one. We have a full range of motion at the ankle. A quick note, in previous releases his knees were on a ratchet, and for the life of me I have no idea why this version didn't include that. But there's a bend at the knee. There's more swivels at the upper and lower leg. You can move the skirt out of the way for a great range of forward and back movement. They can tear a ligament.
Holy mother of God!
We have a swivel at... No, we don't. The shoulder can come out, as well as perform a full rotation. A double jointed elbow. The wrist is very tight, but is also posable as well. The fingers are articulated, and you can plug in the included blaster, and the head is on a ball joint. Here he is next to MPM 12 Optimus Prime, another third-party figure, the transart skateboard gorilla, and not Megatron. That train mode expands exponentially and becomes a beautiful, well-articulated figure. Now watch him perform a magic trick and turn into yet another mode. It's a little difficult to get these boosters out. I recommend folding this piece back out and getting something in there to gently pry it out. Here we have the shuttle mode and just wow, 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 wow. This thing knocked it out of the park. Mostly. This mode's wings have these little tabs that go nowhere. I'm assuming they were meant to plug in here, but instead they just get in the way of it sitting flush. Other than that, this mode is beautiful. Really getting some Armada Jetfire vibes here with this one. Everyone talks about mass shifting when it comes to Astrotrain. His robot mode size is accurate, and somehow his train and shuttle mode are supposed to fit the entire Decepticon team. The whole squad can never fit up his caboose. His blaster becomes part of his landing gear, but he has nowhere to store this little panel in his train or shuttle mode. But I'm glad it's included because it really completes the robot mode. I know a lot of people hate parts forming, but it doesn't bother me too much. For one last size comparison, here he is next to Armada Nemesis Prime, his Minicon, and a bar of Steve. Overall, this figure is great. A few things hold it back from being perfect. I do have to mention, there are some bits of untrimmed plastic, but this figure stands at a price where if I really have to, I don't mind getting an X-Acto knife and trimming that little bit off, but it doesn't bother me too much anyways. Hasbro and Takara really need to step it up because the value here puts them to shame. Most of all, this figure looks great, and from the posability to the transformation, it's a lot of fun to handle. It's brilliant engineering, but still enjoyable and not too complicated to transform. This is my first triple changer, and I think it is a great starting point for anyone who's interested. This figure gets a well-deserved 8 out of 10. You can get this figure with the link below. Also, may I add for your consideration, you can pick up one of my previous and highest rated reviews, the Transart Skateboard Gorilla, through the Show Z store, and again, don't forget to punch in my code DMG while you're shopping to support the channel. It's not a discount code, but it shows them that I sent you. Earns me some store credit so I can bring you guys some more delicious content. Join me next time where this blooming relationship can continue with another review from the Show Z store. And a quick thank you to everyone who's been supporting me throughout this journey. It's been so much fun bringing you these videos, and I hope this is just the beginning. Never in my wildest dreams would I imagine I'd be working with a company like this, and it's all thanks to every one of you watching. And thank you to the team over at Show Z for deciding to work with the channel. And I'll see all of you next time.
Smell a rat.